Right, time to play some more OneShot. Tolds, are you still there? I'm here. It happened again. Okay, yeah, so Niko's saying again because I accidentally booted up the game after the first recording. I didn't mean to play, but I wasn't recording, so that's why he said again. Or she, they, at least. That's why Niko said again. But yeah, the idea is that as soon as I close the game, the world just goes dark. Ready to leave? Mm-hmm. And Niko has to essentially wait for me to get back. So yeah, what we did last time, we got a charged battery. And we're gonna have to go to the outpost. Go into here. And just quite simply pop it in. That was a bright flash. I'm in a very dark room at the moment, so yeah. Whoa! And if I interact with it, I get... Aw. Poor Niko. Yeah, okay, I understand. But yeah, now that we've done that, the robots that were previously not functioning are functioning again. He's very happy about that. And if we interact with the computer, we get some messages directed directly at us, but that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. Well, the code no longer exists in this world. Do you understand what this means, Tolds? Yes, I do. Good, start looking. I already know where it is. You have to go to your PC and then, or computer, I guess, and then documents. And here it is, document.oneshot. And it's just a very messy page. But yeah, the code you're looking for is 113349. I think I'll be able to memorize that. 113349. Settings. Okay. And I know where this box is. I didn't go there last time, 113349. Okay, that still works. Didn't go there in the previous episode, but I know where it is. Also, as I was editing, no, not yet. As I was editing the previous video, I became slightly annoyed with myself. I kept referring to, oh, the first time I played the game and previous times I played the game, and I just want to be clear. Mainly for myself, because I'm getting really annoyed by myself. Okay, let me quickly put it in. 113349. Okay, I played the free version of this game about a year ago, and I was so charmed and fell in love with the game that I bought the Steam version of the game, and I have played the Steam version many times, and I did a hard reset, so now the game has forgotten about all of my previous playthroughs of the Steam version, and yeah, I'm currently playing the Steam version, so that's that. And I hope I will be more clear in this when I'm speaking extemporaneously. But yeah, so this is the correct code. Whoa, it worked! Wait, how do you know the code, Tools? I still don't remember seeing one. I have my ways. What's in the safe, Niko? A gas mask, and there's also a weird looking book. I can't read it though. Not that I can't read or anything, because I can. I just don't know what language this is. There we have a small corruption, which we cannot interact with, but I didn't do a whole bunch of exploring in the previous episodes because I know that at some point it becomes useless to attempt without a gas mask. There's just a whole bunch of gas and Niko cannot safely pass. Now with a gas mask, should be fine. Niko still looks cute, even with a gas mask. Okay. So, yeah, the puzzle you have to solve in making this rust cleaning solvent is you have to find some of this noxious gas and some swamp jelly, essentially. You combine them and that will produce a very strong acidic liquid with which you can clean off rust, which is all very good. But yeah, that's why I'm sort of walking around not saying what we're doing. Also, ooh, hang on, what did that say? Yeah, without breaking the seal, inject the liquid phosphor into the container. Shake vigorously to initiate the reaction. Use as soon as possible. Yeah, so that is the clue to then learning, oh, so I have to find some gas. You read about the noxious gas somewhere else, possibly. And the liquid phosphor is, well, that would be the pools with the phosphorus shrimps in them. But we just found a sponge, and this time it was in a laboratory instead of just somewhere on a cliff, which was the case for the free version of this game, which was kind of a pain in the butt, because you had to find a very small thing in a very large area, as opposed to seeing a factory and going in. Do we have a syringe? We do not have a syringe. That is a shame. Forgot where to find that. I'm sure. Oh, I remember where to find that again. What was I saying? Yes, instead of just there randomly being a sponge somewhere out in the open, it is now within a facility, which makes a lot more sense. Just some diary pages. I'm not going to read them out loud if you don't mind at the moment. I am looking for, well, first of all, a syringe, because that would be progress, but I'm also looking for a certain house where you can initiate some funny dialogue with Niko. I think it's this one. It is not this one. There's nothing here. Okay. Ooh, train car. Excuse me. Excuse me. A train car. Excuse me. There we go. It's faded. I like to do some sort of... Yeah, basically world building about how putting a battery somewhere in a building powers all of the robots that are walking around everywhere. Ah, I think this is the one. A picture of a robot. You know, I've never been around so many robots before, Tolds. Or any robots at all. I mean, I see them in cartoons and stuff, but I've never seen one in person. They're pretty neat, don't you think? Hey Niko, do a robot voice. Try talking like a robot. Beep boop. I am a robot and I eat batteries instead of normal people food. That is not correct. Robots do not consume batteries in the same way people consume food. In fact, robots do not possess digestive systems. Some robots do not even have mouths. Then Niko gets all embarrassed. Aw. Poor cat. I mean, person. Poor person. Child, even. Poor child. Yes, the infirmary. There should be a syringe over here. Also, very good shine on the objects you can interact with. That really, really helps. Just as part of finding stuff in a puzzle game and general game design. Really hope nobody was writing down that sentence. I'm sure it made no sense whatsoever were it to be written down. Is there anything else to find here? Another broken robot. That's always sad. Picturation. Cool. Quite like my mechanical drawings. I am ignoring a whole bunch of the letters and texts you can find, mainly because though they are quite interesting, I was stuck for so long reading it all when I first played the free version of this game. I kind of know the clues out of my top of my head, and they're not particularly interesting, at least to me, anymore, so sorry, I guess. So yeah, fill that with it. In fact, is this page... Yes, this is the clue. Initially, the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the natural gas fans caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted as quickly as they did. But two such vent zones. Oh no! There is some note somewhere that says, oh, you know, we have outsourced humans, so we don't have to risk humans, or generally atomic. Atomic? Surely everything consists of atoms. No, organic. We don't have to risk organic beings going down into these gas fields from which they tend to die. But we can send in robots. In fact, robots tend to get out less rusty than when they came in, and that is your major clue that perhaps this gas is good against rust. And let's see, we're back here now. So we take a filled syringe with a bottle of smoke. It's like oh. Yeah, you have to shake it, and then we get a bottle of acid. Now we can put the bottle of acid on the sponge. And indeed we have the gloves that allows us to do this without burning our hands off, and we now have a wet sponge. And the bottle has disintegrated, that is a shame. But yeah, now we can talk to this guy. Well, Told's helped me, of course, but yeah, nice to meet you. I am Robot. Still very good pun in this game. Not my favorite pun. We will visit my favorite pun in the game later on. Would you like me to take you somewhere? Are you okay? I cannot move. Well, you're still really rusty. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip. My mouth is really dry. So tonight we'll find a way to help you. Which we have. Here, have a wet sponge. That should help. I have no other choice. There, how's that? I can move again. Thank you. I'm going to fill my poops again. My robot voice just phasing in and out of existence. That's an interesting thing. Can you take me to the tower? Calculating. Closest destination to the tower is the Glen port number. My built-in navigation circuits have fried. I'm going to assume that's not good. It is not good at all. Once again, I cannot follow my programming. Is there anything else I can do to help? In event of an error, you should speak with the head engineer. She will know what to do. And we know who that is. She lives at the lookout point. Right over here. I found a robot who can take me towards the tower, but it's having some trouble, so it told me to talk to you. Alright, what is the issue? It says something about its navigation circuits being fried. Just the navigation circuits? Apparently. Tools and I fix everything else, I think. I have something that may help. Robots, with a straight face, have the ability to trace material from their source locations. If you let the robot borrow this, then its backup tracking system should activate. And we have some beautiful art of her handing us a pendant. It's made of amber found from the glen. What's this thing inside the amber? The black clover? That's a common plant in our world. It's also... Not sure if I can even bear to part with this. My programming says yes, but I still feel conflicted. Never mind. You need to finish your mission more than I need a keepsake. Here. And then we have that. Before I go, is there anything else I can do in return? Actually, do you know how to play chess? Yeah. Well, sort of. I played it with some older kids before. And will you play a game with me? I mean, I don't know the rules very well, but I guess it's the least I could do. You don't have to do this. This is just an act of kindness you can do for someone who helped you. The game is filled with stuff like that, where you don't have to do something nice, but really you have to. I mean, come on. I mean, these characters are great. I've talked to other robots, and they all say something about programming and code and stuff. Even you did just now. It's a little hard to understand sometimes. I know. Most of the robots here are not tamed. Tamed? Watch out. There goes my bishop. Taming is complicated. Oh? How complicated exactly? There goes my other bishop. I can't really explain what tamed robots are, but I'm one of them. All the other tamed robots have been moved to other regions. Exactly where, I don't know. There goes my little horse. Knight. Right. Oh, have you ever been to any other regions? I heard that there's 2 more. In the past, yes. I still have the data, the coordinates, the memories. I don't know how much of that still holds true. The world may have... There's no have in that sentence. The world may be a very different place now. Because the sun is gone? No. I said this already, didn't I? The sun probably won't save the world. The decaying started back before the sun went out. The sun's sudden death was just the tipping point, and things went south really fast after that. Then there's nothing I can do. Check. Oh. The only thing you can do is complete your pilgrimage. In a way, you are only supposed to be a second chance for the people. Just like how the Barrens was only supposed to be a second chance for me. There's no guarantee that things will work out. Checkmate. Alright, guess I've kept you long enough. Thank you for listening. I hope you get home safely. Thank you also. Yeah, the thing Silver here was talking about taming. The game does go into that in the meta story that you can trigger after you play through the story once. Let's see, I have to go to the docks. There we go. And I could talk to this robot, and we can... Okay, so we can give him the amulet, but Niko is very tired. And in the original free game, that would basically be the only way to save your progress and quit playing for a little bit. And when you start the game up again, you get to see one of Niko's dreams. So I think this is a good place for me to stop recording. So if you have been watching, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Of course, you can take a nap.